baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Washington Nationals. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Now into the box, Cedric Mullins, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we are underway at the Beltway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0.
2-0.
All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch.
Nope.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here's the pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position one batter into the game.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Now to the plate, here is Anthony Santander. And a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Is a curveball that's over for strike one. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Strasburg comes set, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-0. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
1-2 now.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Ready with the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Lane Thomas now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here it comes. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
At the plate now, number 3, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Urias backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Next up, Juan Soto. Lifetime in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. In there, a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Bell.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Soto at second with 2 down. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
A good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Payoff pitch on its way. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. It's back to the nation's capital after this. And stepping in, Ramon Urias. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on the way, as Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
This pitch is popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Here it comes.
Full count, 3-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 5th, the catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Next, here is Pedro Severino. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on the way.
No, inside.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. No score here as we play inning number 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Ball
To
2.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 the count.
This is foul right side. In the air to straightaway center field. Thomas is there, 2 gone. Next to hit, Kelvin Gutierrez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Gutierrez.
First delivery to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
Yadiel Hernandez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
It's okay.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup?
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Luis Garcia, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Right side, but it's well foul. Ruiz aboard here at first with nobody out.
Ball.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
Three and 1 to the National shortstop.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting it, the third baseman, Carter.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Set and the pitch. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
None out, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Batting ninth.
Couple of runners on base with 1 down. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. First pitch on its way. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Gutierrez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now in the box, Lane Thomas. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, guys, it's obvious he's not picking the ball up. He's out in front on 2 off-speed pitches and now finds himself 0-2. Going to have to find a way to stay back if he's going to battle through this AB.
Mullins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speed threat, Jorge Mateo. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Runs up and gets this one down, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now to bat, John Means, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the stretch. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0 pitch.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Strasburg with a check at first, and he's back in standing. The 3-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Into the box, Cedric Mullins, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He doubled to open up the ball game. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Thomas comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Into the box, Ryan Mountcastle. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Mateo at third, Means at second with 1 away. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. A potential tying run for him at third base. First pitch on its way. He's set. The 0-1.
Now, 21.
But he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Runners at second and third with two gone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Thomas is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Stepping in once again is number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The second baseman, number 3.
First offering.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. That's inside. 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. 1 away now in the Washington third. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. First pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, right to him. Throw gets him, 2 down. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
In now, Ramon Urias. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So stepping in is Pedro Severino, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First delivery to him.
Inside, ball one.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count 2-2.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Digging in next, Kelvin Gutierrez. He flew out in his last AB. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Orioles lead 1. They still trail 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Yadier Hernandez. First pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
I'll look to be right on that one, but he swings through it. It's 2-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 2-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
At the plate, Cable Ruiz.
1-0.
As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Severino moving to his left, makes the play, 1 away. So the next to bat will be Luis Garcia. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Swing and he pops him up. Here comes Mancini, and he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Number 8.
To the plate now, Carter Kieboom. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Fouled off. Fouled away. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup, that was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So now to the plate, Steven Strasburg, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's set. The 0-1.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Runners on first and third, 2 away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nats leave a pair. They lead it 1-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off to the Orioles.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. First pitch coming. Here it is. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. There's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Now here it comes. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So now the pitcher, John Means. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
At the plate now, Cedric Mullins. He'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Strasburg comes set. 2-0 on its way.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Here's a bouncer foul to the left side, and the count will move ahead now to 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And another foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next up is Ryan Mountcastle. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Anthony Santander will be next. Mateo on second. Mullins at first, one gone. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only 1 out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch to drive. All aboard the RBI train.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander.
Nope,
So take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
2-2.
I got the count.
He hasn't
2-2.
thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And it's fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Popped him up. Bell in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So here's Trey Mancini. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
Strasburg on 1-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 3-1 Baltimore. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lane Thomas. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Pitch on the way.
Ball inside.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Standing in now, number 3. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right field.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A ball and a strike now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
You got 2 balls.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. The 2-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Josh Bell would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He bounced out last time up. Now the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Soto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Here now the 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. Score holds. It's 3-1. Paulo Espino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for Washington, number 30, Paulo Espino.
New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Ramon Urias. first pitch on its way. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there, right in the wheelhouse. Low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. This is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate, Kelvin Gutierrez, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike 2. And he fouls this one off. Two and two.
2-2.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full. 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
A dive, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Not to minimize the hit here, because it was a double all the way, but the wheels kind of came off defensively, and he's on third because of a bad throwing miscue.
Into the box now, Jorge Mateo. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. And this is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Popped him up. Ruiz waits on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles, and it's still 3-1. Number 78 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 78.
So now here is Yadiel Hernandez. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game. Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball one.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Plays off the slider that time. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Fouled off. Hit in the air down the right field line. Chasing after it is Santander. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Keibert Ruiz, popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
To the plate now, Luis Garcia. And that one yanked just foul. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. From the belt, kicks and deals. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Ruiz over at second. Garcia is over at first with one away. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Number 88 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 88.
From the stretch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The 0-1 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Left fielder giving chase. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. Nats leave a pair. They still trail it here 3-1. Ryan Harper is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33,
Austin Hayes is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. And there's a base hit, so a good job off the bench to get him started here in the 7th.
now batting, number 31.
Into the box, Cedric Mullins, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. In the dirt here. Misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ryan Mountcastle stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. First pitch of the AB now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
As a look, now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver on 2-1.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Now to the plate, Anthony Santander. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on the way. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored, and he's safe.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Austin Voth comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. In now, Trey Mancini. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. Bell picks it up to second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So now to the plate, Ramon Urias. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Hernandez gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. The O's lead this thing 5-1. Dylan Tate will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 55, Dylan Tate.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Lane Thomas.
The center fielder.
First offering on its way. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
At the plate now, number 3, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the
Well,
place.
you come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here now is Juan Soto, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out.
Nope.
2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And gone up into the second deck. Three-run home run down the line in right. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Paul Fry comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 19, Josh.
Standing in now, Josh Bell. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
No outs, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. It's up to a 3-2 full count now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in next, Yadiel Hernandez. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Goaded that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Very weakly on the ground.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now back, the catcher, Cable.
Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Cable Ruiz, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. Bell, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He's high and outside for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. Popped him up. Mateo ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now pitching for the Orioles.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Luis Garcia will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets ahead 0-1. From the stretch. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. Santander grabs it to retire the side. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Orioles 5 and the Nationals 4. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Pedro Severino.
Number 28, Pedro Severino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Here's the 1-1.
Ball.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Full count. 3-2. And it's fouled away. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Next, it'll be Kelvin Gutierrez. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Nope.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
Count 1-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Up next, Jorge Mateo. In his last at-bat, he popped down in foul ground.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
Ready with the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2.
3-2.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Number 72 will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. And this lines up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and it's now 7-4.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Into the box now, Cedric Mullins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Orioles 7 and the Nationals 4. Cole Sulser is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54, Cole Sulser.
So now to the plate, Carter Kieboom. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One and 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a swinging strike on the fastball.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Andrew Stevenson will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Andrew Stevenson.
He's set. Here it comes. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Lane Thomas. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. (2-0) to the Nationals center fielder.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Into the box, number 3. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Wander Suero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Full count, 3-2. fouled away. Popped up. Number 3 has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next to hit is Anthony Santander, singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. 1 and 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
Now the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini. He's 1 for 4 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
He loses him on ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
To the plate now, Ramon Urias.
At the ball.
Ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, both of those balls fit inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0.
Inside, ball 3.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Mancini is off of first with 2 away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro.
And now here is Pedro Severino. First offering.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Tyler Wells is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 68, Tyler Wells.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for them. Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Ball and a strike.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And that misses 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So now to the plate, Yadier Hernandez. As it's on the ground toward the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here. Last chance here, and stepping in is Cable Ruiz. Though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. First pitch on its way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Men on third with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
2 strikes.
He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch fouled away. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The next 3-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
7-4 the final finish today. The O's used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. John Means earns the victory on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Please.